Alright, so in this video we're moving on with a concept you might have done before. It's called solving an absolute value equation. So just as a quick review, let's talk about what does it mean to find the absolute value of a number. So the absolute value of a number which is written as a variable with two vertical bars next to it, is the distance the number is from 0 on a number line. And essentially, distance is always positive. Well, on a number line, you can either go to the right or you can go to the left. Distance is always positive. So, for instance, if I say I traveled 4 units, my distance that I walked is 4 units. I can go 4 units to the right or 4 units to the left. If I go 4 units to the right, I say the absolute value, the distance away from 0, is 4. If I go to the left, walk that way, then I would say the absolute value of -4 is 4. I walked 4 units, distance is always positive. Now, that's pretty basic and should have been reviewed. What we're going to do now is solve an absolute value equation. In this video, what I'm going to do is show you how to do it algebraically. In the next video, what I'm going to do is show you how to do it on your calculator by graphing. So, whatever method works for you, I suggest you master both techniques though. Okay, so let's start off by doing it algebraically. So, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to keep in mind that the distance is always positive no matter what, and on a number line, we can go either to the left or we can go to the right. And so what that means is we can split up our absolute value equation into two separate equations. The first equation, we're just going to stay essentially the same. AX plus B equals C. We can go to the right. C is positive. Or we can go to the left. AX plus B equals -C, which means go to the left. Okay, so let's actually do an example. I want to solve that the absolute value of 2x minus 5 is equal to 9. Okay, so let's start drawing a sketch of what's happening here. Again, I'm on a number line. Here's 0. And I'm told right here that the distance is 9 units. Well, that means I can go either to the right 9 units or I could go to the left 9 units. Either way, from this point here, this is my absolute value, 2x minus 5. I've traveled 9 units. My absolute value, 2x minus 5. I've traveled 9 units. Okay, so now this kind of helps you set up your equation. My first equation is going to be 2x minus 5 is equal to -9. Because if I go out to -9, if I count the distance that I traveled, it's 9 units. Okay? My second equation that I need to make to solve this problem is 2x minus 5 is equal to +9, because if I go out to +9 on this side of 0, well, the distance that I walked is +9 units. Again, we've got to think about positive distance, and where you can either walk to the right or we can walk to the left. As long as we get that 9 units of distance, that's all that really matters. So now we want to solve both of these equations. Pretty easy, again, reverse order of operations. We're going to add 5 to both sides. 2x is equal to -4. Now, we have 2x, which means multiplication. To undo multiplication, we need to divide on both sides. So divide by 2, and x equals -2. That's one of my answers. I'm circling it. I'm done with this equation. Need to solve this equation over here. Okay, so what I have is add 5 to both sides. And 2x is equal to 14. Well, again, I have 2x, which is multiplication. Undo multiplication by division, so divide by 2 on both sides. So x is equal to 7. And essentially, now I have both solutions. What this means is if I wanted to check myself by plugging back in, both of these values, when I take the absolute value, will give me a distance of 9 units away from 0 on the number line. Okay, and like I said, we're going to solve this exact same problem in the next video by graphing. So make sure you know how to do it by algebra and by graphing. Master both techniques. That's it for now.